Coming up on Hashtag That, New Haven hosted its annual college night at the shops at Yale.
And Q30 members took to the movies to give us a review of a classic remake.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for Quinnipiac's entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
Hello and welcome to Hashtag That. I'm John McMahon.
And I'm Carrie Golden. The QU Asian Student Alliance hosted the Lunar Moon Festival on Friday to celebrate the Lunar New Year. The event had lantern painting, food, and calligraphy. The event was free for all students and a fun way to celebrate for everybody. Where can college students get free food and discounts on their favorite stores? Only the shops at Yale on college night. Sean Raggio has more.
What's going on? Hashtag That. It's your boy Sean and I. Not at the Hollywood red carpet just yet. I'm at the red carpet at college night from the shops at Yale here at 50 Broadway in New Haven. I'm here with associate producer AJ Roberts and we're ready to have some fun, so let's check this thing out. All right, guys, I'm here with the amazing Andy, and he's going to show us a trick.
Show them, guys. Show them. Shuffle like this. We got silver. Actually, I have the gold one.
Oh. You're lying. You're kidding. I love
What's your favorite part about being involved with the Schubert Theater?
This is a great opportunity to let kids know that with their student IDs they can get half off tickets, because I love when young people get access to theater. We want to make sure it's affordable because there's such amazing things coming and there's something for everybody, so I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to see something.
All right, hashtag, we found our first celebrity of the evening. I'm here with I'm a huge fan, Mr. R2D2, everybody. R2, what do you have to say? Are you enjoying your night so far? Oh my God, that was inspirational and inspiring. It's an honor to meet you. It's an honor.
So this is the biggest college night we've had so far. Last year we just reached 1,000, and in this college night we surpassed 1,000. And it's been going on since 2014, and since then it was only like around 200 students that came that barely knew about it. But because I'm on the marketing side, I get to see the outreach because I do all the social media posts, so I get to see how many schools and everybody that I'm reaching. So I can tell a difference between, you know, how many people were getting to interact with the event.
Didn't see you there. I get some tropical smoothie. It tastes just like home because that's where I get most of my tropical smoothie. But hey, this has been a great time. AJ and I enjoyed ourselves, as you're going to see. Still a little upset about my cornhole performance, but this was great. For AJ Roberts, I'm Sean Raggio, Q30 Entertainment.
Last Wednesday in the lower cab, Tunes at Noon made its comeback. American Idol contestant Katie Barnett sang covers as well as some of her own original music, while students ate their lunch. The Student Programming Board also handed out free chocolate cake during the event, which I heard was delicious. Quinnipiac Student Programming held an event, Scoops and Categories, last Friday in the lower dining hall of the Mount Carmel campus. The event ran from 10 p.m. to midnight, and students were able to eat free ice cream and play as categories for a chance to win a $10 gift card. When we come back, Sam McLeary will join us to give you this week's trending topics.
Plus, Stephen King's It makes a return to theaters. See what Q30's movie critics have to think. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Hashtag That. Thanks for sticking with us.
Let's hear this week's tip on how to be green this year. Take it away, AJ.
Hey guys, it's AJ coming to you from the Sleeping Giant, here with your second green tip of the week. Today I'm going to touch upon Q's Sustainability's recycling program, which is single stream recycling. Single stream recycling means that you can only recycle numbers 2 through 8, and almost every dorm, most dorms, have a sign that says what you can and cannot recycle. Flimsy trash bags, flimsy cardboard, flimsy plastics, greasy cardboard is not accepted. Despite Quinnipiac Sustainability's efforts, many of our recycling does in fact go to landfill because students do not follow those rules. In order for most of it to be recycled, you have to follow those rules. Coming to you from the Giant, it's AJ Roberts. Have a great day.
From the Emmys to the Alec Baldwin roast, Twitter just can't seem to keep up with Hollywood.
Joining us for this week's trending topics is Sam McCleary. Sam?
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello have been all the talk on Twitter recently. Shawn posted a video to Instagram earlier in the week of him and Camila kissing, kinda. The video caught many fans off guard, including myself. Other celebrities and fans alike have been sharing their feelings on this video. YouTuber Michael Murphy tweeted, "I never, ever, ever, ever needed to see that video of Shawn and Camila kissing. If you have yet to see the video and are deciding you want to watch it now, proceed with caution." Sam Smith changed his pronouns to they, them. Smith identifies as non-binary and has officially announced the decision to use gender-neutral pronouns. Smith tweeted, "Today is a good day, so here goes. I've decided I am changing my pronouns to they, them after a lifetime of being at war with my gender. I've decided to embrace myself for who I am, inside and out." Smith's announcement was followed with a flood of support from fans as well as other celebrities. Influencer Travis Albanza tweeted, "Declaring ourselves in the world is scary, but so many important moments are. You got this." James Corden responds to Bill Maher's fat-shaming remarks. On a segment of Real Time with Bill Maher, Maher said fat-shaming was a method to combat obesity. Late-night host James Corden clapped back on his show. Corden said if making fun of fat people made them lose weight, there'd be no fat kids in school. He also directly spoke to Maher when he said, "Bill, please hear me when I say this. While you're encouraging people to think about what goes into their mouths, please think a little harder about what comes out of yours." Corden's response resonated with many, especially with those who have had a personal struggle with fat shaming. And that is what has been trending with this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Sam. Hollywood is in for a fright this fall. Stephen King's killer clown It is making its return to the big screen.
The remake hit theaters back in 2017, and now he's back again. Let's see what the Q30 critics have to say.
So I went and saw It 2 this past weekend on opening night, and they actually gave me this Pennywise the Clown poster. And well, I can't say I want to hang this up in my room. I can say that it was a really great movie, and I'm happy that I went. It 2 is based on Stephen King's horror novel, and it follows the story of the original Losers Club from the first film as they return to the town of Derry 27 years after first encountering Pennywise, the clown alien being who terrorized their town. It 2 is more than just a horror film. It's a coming-of-age film surrounding strong main characters who return to their hometown and deal with their childhood trauma and insecurities. Bill Hader, who plays adult Richie, shines as he shows his ability to switch back and forth between both humorous and deep emotional scenes. So I'm not someone who usually gets scared by horror films, but with the visuals, there were definitely some disturbing and surprising scenes, and even I was surprised. Each character was affected by Pennywise in unique ways, which allowed for very interesting monsters and obstacles for them to face. The visuals in this film were outstanding. The setting allowed for an eerie tone, and the special effects allowed us to truly believe that Pennywise was terrorizing these people. It 2 is actually the longest horror film so far, with a runtime of almost 3 hours. Despite this, I still was on the edge of my seat the entire time. And the length of the film allowed for each character to have their own arc and to be fully developed. I think that horror movie lovers, people who like artsy films, and people who just want to try a new movie will all love It 2. And so that's why I give it a rating of 9 out of 10.
Well, John, I think it's safe to say I will not be buying a ticket to It 2. I saw Hustlers last weekend, and that was much more my speed.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree, not quite my forte. When we come back, Carrie and I will be joined by Gabby Bradleyowski for this week's Hollywood News Update, plus a special vlog from former Hashtag alum. Stay with us.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Hey! There are amazing things to discover in the forest.
Toothless, time to go! What you picking up on, bud?
It's a whole hidden world of wonders. And the perfect place to spend time with family. What better place to let your imagination soar? Experience nature and create a memory you can share. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest or park near you.
Covering sports from soccer
to hockey to basketball
to volleyball to field hockey
to baseball to lacrosse.
On Sports Quads at Q30 TV.
Hey, let's check out this park. Oh, wow, that's really cool.
To find a great local park or forest near you, go to discovertheforest.org.
From Felicity Huffman's college scandal verdict to the Kardashians, Gabby is here with us to give you this week's Hollywood News Update.
Felicity Huffman, after pleading guilty to fraud charges in the college admissions scandal, was sentenced to 14 days in prison. In addition, she was given a $30,000 fine, has to do 250 hours of community service, and 1 year of probation. Huffman confessed to paying the ringleader of the scandal, Rick Singer, $15,000 to have someone change her daughter's SAT scores. Huffman issued an apology at the courthouse saying, quote, "I'm sorry to you, Judge. I am deeply sorry to the students, parents, and colleges impacted by my actions. I am sorry to my daughters and my husband. I have betrayed them all," end quote. Carrie and John, do you think that the punishment was severe enough?
John, I'll go first on this one. I personally don't think that 14 days is enough. As a celebrity, I don't think it really gives you the right to have a free pass on these sort of things. 14 days, I mean, like, what kind of sentence is that? That's 2 weeks. Like,
I think in and of itself, you answered your own question. It's 14 days. It's because that she is a celebrity, that she's a well-known name. If this was just some regular Joe off the street, I mean, listen, she'd be in jail for a long time.
Exactly. And a lot of celebrities, this is causing a lot of controversy in Hollywood. I mean, John Legend has reached out saying that people need to calm down, that people are overreacting, and Wendy Williams is totally on the opposite side. She thinks that, you know, Felicity Huffman should be fined millions of dollars for doing this. But, I mean, you know, Gabby, what is your take on this situation?
Personally, I think the punishment should have been a lot more severe also. I don't think 14 days can amount to what a horrible situation it actually is. So yeah, I definitely think it's unfair, and I think it definitely helps that she's a celebrity, and that gives her, you know, props, and people definitely treat celebrities different. So I think if it was a different situation, someone would have gotten a much harsher sentence, and it's kind of rough that she only got 14 days in such a tricky situation.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. It's really something that you can't come up with one side or the other. I think anyone can make a fair argument for both sides, whether 14 days is enough or 14 days isn't enough.
And yeah, I think like I said, we've covered this before, but I guess we'll see how it definitely more plays out with Aunt Becky.
Yeah, I agree, John.
The Kardashians have returned to our screens for season 17 of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. This season, as per usual, started off with chaos. It focused on the repercussions that followed Tristan Thompson's cheating scandal, how it played a role in whether or not he would get an invite to his daughter's birthday party, and its impact on Khloe. Fans can expect nothing short of crazy this season, with tons and tons of drama. The trailer for the season displayed Kim's health issues, Kourtney and Scott's changing relationship, and how Khloe has to get accustomed to the single life. So guys, now that the Kardashians are back, will you two be keeping up?
Well, as far as my keeping up, unfortunately, I mean, fortunately, however you want to put it, I don't know how much of a Kardashian fan I can say I am, but I do think that they are, as a family, unavoidable.
That is true, John, but I will be keeping up with the Kardashians. I follow them on Instagram, every one of them. I really keep up with the lives. The whole Khloe and Tristan, I can't get enough of it. I live for it. I need to know what's happening. Kim's health issues, I'm concerned. So I am ready for this new season of the Kardashians. Gabby, are you a fan of the Kardashians? Do you follow them? Do you keep up?
I have to say that I think I am a little obsessed. I can't help but watch the show and just tune into all the drama. I feel like they have such hectic lives, and it's kind of addicting to just see what they're doing and what they're posting. And it's a bad habit, but I don't know. I have to say it's pretty addicting. So, yeah.
I mean, you can't resist the Kardashians. Even if you just watch a little bit of it, if you listen to another show, they're always talking about, there's some way threaded into your life. It's just unavoidable, John, so you might as well just admit
I
it.
will admit, I am a fan of Scott.
Scott Disick.
Scott Disick.
Who isn't,
My
though?
guy.
We love Scott. We
love Scott.
We do.
Gigi Hadid is being sued over posting a photo of her ex-boyfriend, Zayn Malik, on social media. Photographer Robert O'Neill stated, quote, "This action arises out of defendant's unauthorized reproduction and public display of a copyrighted photograph of English singer and songwriter Zayn Malik. Gigi Hadid is not and has never been licensed or otherwise authorized to produce, publicly display, distribute, and or use the photograph," end quote. O'Neill is hoping to be awarded damages of up to $150,000. Hadid has not yet spoken about this matter, but here's hoping it all works out in the end. Guys, what do you think the outcome of this situation will be? Do you think she deserves what's happening?
John, I'll start this one. I don't think that Gigi Hadid should be facing what she is. I mean, I get, as a journalism major, you can't just take pictures, you can't just take someone else's word. So I get the whole copyright infringement, but the picture seems pretty simple. It's not inappropriate in any way. She's not bashing him as her ex-boyfriend. It's just a pretty simple picture.
Yeah, and I don't think it was meant out of any sort of hate or malice. I think that, again, it's an honest mistake, and she just didn't have a background in this field. And, I don't think she should be facing criticism.
Yeah, I think a lawsuit is kind of a little too much. Gabby, do you agree? Do you disagree?
Yeah, I completely agree with you guys. I think this has been blown so out of proportion. The photo was posted years ago when they were a couple, and for paparazzi to just make this a huge issue now seems kind of crazy. But yeah, I completely agree that Gigi does not deserve to be dealing with this.
Yeah, I mean, it's really just unfortunate, and I feel like even going back to the Felicity Huffman scandal, when you're in Hollywood, when you're in that public light all the time, I think that people feel, especially law enforcement, that you should, face some kind of consequence in some way or another. And I think this is just a really unfortunate circumstance of that. I think it's definitely, as Gabby said, blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate to see something happen like that to somebody who really didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, and like I mentioned earlier, that their celebrity status, both for Felicity Huffman and Gigi Hadid, it really makes the whole story explode.
Exactly, John.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Gabby. After the break, check out what some of the hashtag alumni are up to.
And John and I will play a little game to see who knows who best. You won't want to miss it.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
I'm Jenny Garth, And as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, poop already. You're making me nervous.
This past week, Quinnipiac Tonight hosted their very first show this semester.
Hashtag that came out to support them and get the inside scoop. Check it out.
Quinnipiac Tonight is Q30 Television's live comedy sketch show. Every show has a live studio audience, 5 pre-taped segments, and some live segments performed by the QU Tonight cast. Tonight was their very first show of the semester, and I got to ask the cast and crew about their expectations for how it would go.
So tonight's show, we had a few rehearsals. We did 1 rehearsal in our rehearsal room, then 1 on stage, and now I'm doing 1 right now. I'm very excited for tonight. I am in a lot of live segments with a lot of different things that I have to do, so it's going to be interesting to say the least.
Tonight is going to go great. We put in so much hard work for this show, and I'm so excited. So much work goes into every show. There are several steps every step of the way, from writing to coordinating shoot locations to actually shooting and editing those videos. And as you see in my background, we had to set up a live show as well, so there's lots and lots of work that goes into every show.
As the show took place, the audience seemed to have a great time.
Sure. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Another big thanks to the casting crew for putting on an awesome show.
After the show, I got to ask the executive producers how they thought it went.
I honestly think it went really well. Like, for our first time actually being EPs, I think it went pretty smooth.
No, definitely. I mean, our cast and crew really killed it. They rolled with the punches because stuff always goes wrong when we're live. And honestly, there wasn't as many mess-ups as I really thought there was going to be. It's our first go. We had so many young freshmen here, but
I definitely learned a lot. As I was going along, I was like, okay, next time we're going to do this.
Yeah, I'm making mental notes, so we're hoping to get better. Can't wait for the next show in 2 weeks.
Well, that's a wrap. The first Quinnipiac Tonight episode was a huge success and had a lot of laughs. Their next show will be Thursday, September 26th in the Piazza at 9:30 p.m. Make sure to come and check it out.
1, 2, 3, Quinnipiac Tonight!
John, I know I'll be going to their next show, September 26th, right here in the Piazza at 9:15, hosted by news director Brooke Riley and Cam Doyle.
And up next, we check in with another one of our Q30 alumni to see what she's been up to since graduation. Check it out.
Hey hashtag, it's Alex, and unfortunately I am a washed-up college graduate. But luckily, post-grad life hasn't been too bad. I've had a lot of free time now that I'm not writing essays and doing homework, so I've gotten to go on a couple of road trips and visit my friends from school. So I've gone to Rhode Island, Connecticut, and to New York City. I've read a lot of books and watched a lot of Netflix, and I've started working at MLB Network as a broadcast associate. So at my job, I work in the edit department, and I help out on a different show every day, creating content, doing whatever they need, editing B-roll about certain players and notable things that happen during games, and I'll also edit packages that air during live games on YouTube and for the website as well, One of my favorite parts so far has been creating a package on Didi Gregorius for Players Weekend, showcasing his nickname and notable plays that he actually posted on his Instagram. So that's been really exciting, and I'm excited to keep building off of that and continue on at MLB Network. But I'm also very excited to come back in October for Alumni Weekend, and I can't wait to see the #that family.
Well, Carrie, it's so nice to hear from Tag. She's definitely been missed around the media suite.
Agreed. Well, it's finally time to see who knows who the best, John. To play this game, Sam is going to ask John 5 questions about me, and we'll have a second to answer and then see if he gets it right.
After the first round, Carrie will be asked questions about me, and we will see if she can get them right.
Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right, so the first question is, Carrie, what is your favorite song at the moment? And John, you write
John,
what you think
you
her
have no
favorite
idea
song
what's
is.
coming. My roommates definitely know the answer to this one because they hear it every morning.
Yeah.
All right, ready? So, Carrie, reveal your answer first.
Mother's Daughter by Miley Cyrus.
All right, and John, what did you think it was?
So I changed halfway through.
John, that's
I
cheating.
had Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
All right.
Definitely a hard no.
Strike one, guys.
Yep. Oh, for
All
one.
right. So the next question is, Carrie, what is your favorite Q30 show?
Oh, no brainer. If you get
Ready?
this wrong, John,
Okay, Carrie, reveal your answer.
Newscast Wednesdays at 9:30.
Newscast.
Awesome. All right, the
Easy.
next question.
Easy read.
The next question is, Carrie, your signature Bobcat Den order.
John, this is a newer one.
A newer one. Oh,
They
man,
have these now. They do not have these
the...
freshman year. This is like a snack of choice.
A snack of choice?
Yeah.
Any hints?
It's cold. Today, John. Christmas is coming.
All right.
Come on now.
All right, Carrie, reveal your answer.
A SpongeBob popsicle.
And John, what did you say?
I said cold fries.
All right.
Fries that haven't been under the heater and they're just lukewarm.
All right.
That is on the menu.
It is on the menu.
Next question, Carrie, who's your favorite Kardashian? All right, Carrie, reveal your answer.
Chloe Money.
And John, what'd you put? Awesome job, guys.
Wow, John.
Read her like a book.
Wow, amazing.
All right, Carrie.
Well, John, that'll do it for this week's episode of #that.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Q30 Television.
For everyone behind the scenes and my co-host John McMahon, I'm Carrie Golden. Good night, Bobcats.